Hey friends, it's Pastor Sarah here for our 2 Minute Tuesday. It's May 12th, 2026. If you're joining us, give us a like or a comment so I know that you are there, especially when we're live. It just shows me numbers and I don't always know who's there. So let me know who's there, or if you're watching later on so that we can still say hello to you. Joy has been following me lately. Like it just keeps showing up in all kinds of places. And it's what we're going to be thinking about in worship this Sunday. Um, Kate Bowler, I share her work a lot in our ministry here at Zion. She had been in Franklin, Indiana to share about her new book, Joyful Anyway. So she's been reflecting on joy a lot and what it means to have joy anyway, even when life is hard and terrible. She talks about going through cancer treatments and cancer diagnosis and being surprised by these absurd moments of joy. And so I haven't gotten into the book yet, but this is going to be my vacation read when I have some time off coming up. So I'm sure I'll share more with you about that. There is joy in our scripture that we're going to look at this Sunday. We're going to be thinking about the ascension of Jesus. So after the resurrection, Jesus ascends into heaven. It's in the church calendar 40 days after Easter, before the Pentecost. And it's this moment of incredible joy for the disciples to watch Jesus be lifted up into heaven, even though this is it. They're not going to see him physically there before them again. They are overwhelmed with joy, is what the scripture says. So joy showing up in the scripture, joy is showing up in my social media feed and in things that I've been reading and things that I've been seeing. And I have this complicated relationship with joy sometimes because I sometimes feel guilty about experiencing joy in life when so much is going on in this world and there's so many hard things that folks are facing. There's so many hard things that we might be going through personally, and yet somehow joy finds us and joy surprises us. And that's okay. We need that joy to help sustain us as people of faith. We have reason to experience joy. It is that wellspring that keeps us going that we just need in order to get through life. And I was reminded of that by the poet Mary Oliver. I found something that she had written about joy, and it kind of stopped me in my tracks because it's like this permission to experience joy, right? Even in the hardship and suffering of the world, joy becomes resistance because we say there are still things worth experiencing in this world. There's still goodness in this world. There's still reason to be happy and hopeful, to laugh and to smile and to delight. And so I want to share with you today this reading, Don't Hesitate, by Mary Oliver. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give into it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back. That sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not to be made a crumb. Friends, I hope that you experience joy somehow in some way this week. In spite of all that's going on in the world, being able to hold on to our joy and keep going is resistance to all of those awful things. As people of faith, we have tremendous joy in the resurrection of Christ, that life abundant is offered to us, that this life was created to be enjoyed and to find delight and experience love, and that there are still good and wonderful things in this life. So find some joy this week. I hope it surprises you. I hope it nurtures you. I hope it fills you. And that's what we'll be talking about this Sunday in worship as we celebrate the Ascension. And we have a joyful service as well because it's graduation Sunday, and we've got 2 graduates in our congregation we're going to be lifting up, and we'll lift up any of those graduates in your life you would like us to name and bless. So it should be a joyful time together in community. We hope you can join us Sundays, 10 a.m. in person and online, and we'll be back next week for another 2 Minute Tuesday, so see you then.